My name is Franca Ikwe. My groom's name is Gifts Egbarede. So here's the story behind how we met.
Do you love cakes? Do you love events? Do you love excitement? Do you love glitz and glam? Then this is the show for you. Welcome to Bake That Cake with Dripples. My name is Tyler. Can I sit back and let's get right into it.
I was at home one day and someone just texted me and I was like, who is this one again? Then he was like, he saw my picture on my brother's post and he liked me because I was beautiful. Oh, that something attracted him. I was like, okay, so what do you want? But God is very funny and he just came straight and was like, be my girlfriend. I was like, who does that? I told him it's not done that way. Did they not teach him how to do these things very well?
Tina of Franktina event accompanied a bride-to-be named Franca to place an order for her white wedding cake. When words like friendship, devotion, sacrifice is used to describe a union, you can be rest assured that the foundation is solid.
So one, the way he talks, the way he acts, the way he does his things actually attracted me to him. The most important thing that attracted me to him more, I knew that, you see this guy, I must marry him. He's so sacrificial. So he's sacrificial, and I knew that, this guy, I'm not sure I would see anybody that would be like you. We have to get married. That's why I started praying.
This time around, I want to do something different from.
Yeah, I know you now. You're always very different.
Yeah, so I'm working on a plane theme, like a flight theme wedding, which I tagged flight mode.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm trying to give people the experience on the flight. So we are taking them on air.
Okay. So
we're going to
boarding.
We are boarding
and
we are flying. Yes, yes.
Nice.
I'm an event planner that's trying to create a niche for herself in creative weddings. So I'm someone that likes to think out of the box. I don't like to do what's normal. I don't like to do what everyone is doing. I like to give my couple a different experience. Every of my job has to tell a different story from the previous. So I want every part of the wedding to show the theme, from the decorations to the cake to the food. And I also do not want the cake to come in basic. I don't want it to just be dumped there. So I want a sort of grand entrance for the cake. So that is my idea. So I said, let me come to see you and.
Yeah, we like challenges, yeah, okay. And then clouds. So we're going to have like all white.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe like lights, clouds around the cake.
Perfect. That's my.
And I'm sure you want a tall cake.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So, we're working with clouds, and if we're doing clouds, let's leave away flowers. How about that?
Yes, please.
And then we'll have some lights in it.
Yes, please.
So you don't want the cake to stand at the usual way we mount our cakes, right?
Yeah, when you come, like, because I want to add some drama when you're coming in. So I want the cake wheeled in to the hall.
Really a drama queen.
Yes.
So we're going to wheel this cake.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm somebody that believes that cake is a very big significance in a wedding, so sure. I don't like it to be basic. When I come, I just see cake being cake. Yes, cakes.
That's why we're in.
Cakes are not supposed to be basic.
That's
to
true.
me.
Okay.
Cake should tell a story of what's happening.
All right. What about having a revealing cake? Like, since we're pushing it in,
okay,
we're moving it in.
Okay.
But we must make sure the aisle is clear and very smooth. Okay, and then we roll the cake in when it's time, and then we reveal the cake. So as we're rolling in like a dummy kind of a thing, and then when it gets to the stage, we now
that's
reveal
beautiful.
it. How about that?
Yeah,
that's what I
like. Good.
That's what I'm talking about. When I told myself I was going to do this, the best person was Dripples. I called her, I said, Ma, I have an idea, I want us to work together. She was like, oh, she's fine with it. And then we booked a consultation together with my bride. I mean, even speaking with her, she was already understanding that she was trying to work on my idea and also make it brother. And this is the best person for the job.
Franktina event came up with an extraordinary theme for the wedding, flight mode. The idea here was to fuse the experience of being on board a flight with the reception and they wanted a cake to go with the idea. Let me just do a rough sketch here. Right. Now we're going to be having clouds on the cake. Okay, that's a good one. We've not done this before. I think it will come out really nice.
Sure.
Okay, so I'd like us to have some separator here and have clouds.
Okay.
Bring more effects to it.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys do like write-ups in cakes. I don't like if we could maybe something like "Let's Fly" or something to. Do you want things we should write? "Let's Fly" or "Let's" something to depict the theme.
We'll look for a nice word.
Maybe look for a nice name, please. So when you roll in the dummy, you just.
Yes. So this will be covered.
So nice.
So it's revealing by the time we get to the stage.
Yes.
That would be nice,
Yes,
right?
very
So as we
nice.
open, you just have the lights and lots of cloud.
Nice.
I just can't. I can have it in my head.
People will be like, I can't wait to see this cake.
The thing is that they will think this is the cake. When she's rolling it in, because it's a dummy cake.
Yes, a dummy cake.
So she will not open the
So you're not going to see too much of the details.
Yeah, so they're not like,
what is this actually? You know, then immediately we open, we review.
You not see the real cake. So I think that's where the attention comes in.
So yeah, it's going to be like this with cloud here, and lights, you know, reflecting from up and down, and then the top area. So, we want to really make it look like we're flying.
Please, we need to fly.
So where's the destination? Anyway,
we'll just be in the sky.
No, please, I'll be in the sky. I need to go somewhere.
We're going to go somewhere. But at the end of the day, just yourself and your husband.
Because when the cake is coming, we're having the DJ give us some, you know, the DJ will be giving us this when the plane wants to take off, the soundtrack. So when you're moving in, it's coming then we hypes.
Wow.
So I want to make it.
We can't wait for this.
So it really looks like then fog. The fog guy is going to put fog while you're rolling in the cake. So there's going to be fog, giving us that cloud effect.
Like
and
then, in the air.
Yes, and then the DJ is giving us the you know.
Okay, so I'm glad and I hope you like this.
Yeah, sure.
We can't wait to go on this challenge.
We can't wait
because I just imagine it. I want to see it real.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you love this as well.
Yeah, I do.
You like it?
Yes.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for choosing Dripples. We're looking forward to the big day.
I can't even wait.
Thank you.
The meeting at the Dripples was nice. I noticed that she was into it. She needed to, I think the cake we're about to do is something she has not done before. And it's not regular though, so she really wants to do it to see how it's going to come out really, really nice. I cannot even wait for that day. Because I cannot wait to see the whole drama. I cannot wait to see how everything is going to go that day.
She wanted a cake to have a grand entrance with clouds and lightning. After bouncing ideas back and forth, we decided on a revealing cake, meaning a cake within a cake. I hope you're ready to come with us on this flight to our very own designed room, because it is time to bake that cake. We're working on a 4-tier gravity-defying cake. It will start with 6 inches, resting on a 9 inches, and then a gap. And then next is the 12 inches cake, and another gap, and finally with our 15 inches base cake. The whole idea about this cake is a cake reveal, and the theme for the wedding is flight mode. So guys, we're having a cake reveal on flight mode. Sit back and let's bake that cake. Now, this threaded pole is set, and our cakes are pre-covered. We're going to be installing them one after the other. But before we do that, we need to lock it up by sealing up with this. Okay, so from the bottom, we'll turn this first. Help me. First, we'll set up our threaded pole to help secure all the cakes in their different positions. We use the glue gum to secure the nuts at the bottom and underneath it to help ensure easy transportation of the cakes while delivering. You know we have to show our architectural baker skills. And yeah, this is good to go. We'll let it dry properly and then we'll seal up with our cling film. So we'll let this set and then we'll wrap it up. Now, after that, we'll wrap the entire base with cling film to make it food safe. Now, did you open the base enough? Yeah. That's to carry this part. Yes, this nut. That board is too small. You must create room to carry this one, all right? Yeah, it should be wider. So please, can we take it? Furthermore, we inserted a plastic dowel through the cake as protection when we pass the cake through the threaded pole. So before we do that, we need to mark it very well, take it out, cut it to the size and then we'll send it through. Okay, so now we've cut it, we'll have to set this screw in. And then, yeah. And next, we lift it up gently to pass through this pipe, and then we'll secure it. But first, we have to put our real icing so it sticks properly. Okay, so let's lift the cake now. Now, we started passing the cakes through, starting with the 15 inches base cake. We pass the knot through to keep the incoming cake in place. Can I have tape? So we have a proper measurement of what we're doing. We also had to measure the distance to help us decide where each cake will be placed. We sent in the next cake, which was the 12 inches cake, and also sent in the knot to help suspend and keep the cake in place. So we have this here. We're going to seal this properly. I don't want it moving anywhere. Hold that cake. All right. Okay. So we'll stop this here, but we'll let this go. I think we'll have to seal up this bottom, okay? So let's have some tissue here so we can glue the bottom of this from shifting. So our gun is hot. We'll go gently again and make sure we seal up the screws and the screw and the knot so it does not shift anywhere during transporting it. To secure the knot, we use the glue gum to keep the knot and washer in place. So make sure it doesn't drop on the cake. So we'll let this to set before adding in more. But for now, we'll go ahead to add in some other details like, creating the cloud effect underneath this one, and then we'll be right back. When the gum dried, we began sticking the lights onto the sides using cotton wool as our clouds. Same way, we're going to be using up to like 5, I guess, on this. So all I need to do is just send in some glue here. So we just attach it like here to dry, hold it a bit so it stays properly. Why is it moving? Okay, I have to sit down properly. I want to see how long it will take for this to dry. This has to stick because this is the only way we have now. So stick, please. All we need is just time for it to stick properly, so don't be in a hurry. Okay, so we'll leave that there, but let's see how this will look. So I'm going to do more, attaching the whole of this 5 underneath this, and I will be right back. This is the last one here, the 5th one. We'll leave it to stick properly. Well, another thing is fixing our cotton wool underneath the board. We hope it sticks. I like this. Should you try with the lights? First, we'll place the lights that were meant to pick through the clouds, 5 little lights for that layer, before adding clouds layer by layer. So turn off. See this light, don't they? I don't know how charged these batteries are. I hope they're properly charged. Okay. So let's have the cotton wool. This is hot enough. Let's see how it goes. We'll go gradually, all right? All right. This is too much. Huh? The thing is, I don't want to cover the light like this. So I think we'll have to put it on this first, and then we'll go up there, right? So we just go gently. I don't want it too arranged, so I want it fluffy like this. But it's reflecting from the under, right? But there's still light, Haba. Hey, this light is not properly charged though. This particular one is not properly charged. See, it's not as full as this. Can you see? Grace. Anyways, we have more, so leave it. See, that one is very sharp. So by the time we add everything, but can you feel the cloud? Come. Hey. Yeah? You said commotion. So should we go ahead? It's looking like it, huh? Okay, so let's forge ahead. We're just fixing more cloud there to make that side bulb come out, okay? All right, so we're going to continue this way, and we will be right back. All right, so we're done with this. We're going to do same design on the other separator. But for now, he will continue with this, and then we'll go ahead with the cake enclosure and see what we're going to do on it. So I present to you our 7th tier. Guys, this is a cake enclosure. Now it's going to be wrapping the inner cake. But yeah, we're going to design this, add some molds and make it look real. But the truth is, it's a fake one. And we're going to reveal the real cake. So now we're going to get this all decorated to look like a real cake and then pack all our pieces and straight to the hall for the final decoration.
Ma, how about we have this as a flight mode on the cake?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but where are we going to fix it? I like the sign. She wants something flight mode. On top of the cake, right? Cake. So have it in black. Please call him, call Crafts, quickly. Come now, we're in day, come now, so we're fast. See, another idea. Let's have this. Airplane mode, a big sign. See, we need to put it on top of the cake. I think we'll have to forward this to you. We'll save this one now. Please forward it to his...
This one Google.
Yes, it's Google. All right, so guys, we are 95% ready to head up to the venue. Yeah, we had issues with our lights, with the box light we used before, so we had an alternative. What we have now is really looking good. Our cake reveal is set, but we're yet to fix in the last flowers and then straight ahead to the venue. We picked up the 7th-tier enclosure, which was meant to hide the real cake. Then we jazzed up the design to make it look authentic and convincing. We also crafted and stuck on plenty of flowers to conceal the seams of the cover where the cake will be unveiled. This twin has to be in the I don't want to forget this. This is our table. Our drilling machine, Daniel, the drilling machine. Our nails. I shouldn't ask you, but now all these things should be in your list, on your list. It's to 11, I need to be out of here. No, don't worry, I just need proper flour and skewer, please. Give me skewers, give me skewer. I hope this thing, you still make it long for me. I'm glad to go do small ones instead of the big ones. How can I have big and small now? So we're going to fix them like this to cover up the design. I have this beautiful spread of flowers, wafer paper flour. Has a way of adding beauty to your cake. It's very fluffy and light. So as we roll, people just feel this is the real cake, but no, this is just the cover. Now the next thing we're going to be thinking about is how we're going to transport this very tall cover. This is ready and looking really nice. We'll get to the venue, fix it up, and begin to adjust our leaves to make sure they are aligning very well. And we're good to go. One major problem we faced was transporting the enclosure, the real cake, and the table to the venue. Again, our 2 buses couldn't fit, so we had to go in 2 batches. Now problem with it, if you no go enter, how you want to carry them then? Go enter.
Now we use carry that.
It will go in now, don't put fear in my heart, I beg. How do you want us to transport this cake then? Just one will go. All right, let's go. So it doesn't mean that this table will have to come in here for the other cake. So let's put this up here. Okay, quickly. Then take it down. Let's get to the extreme. Then get the other cake, please. You know what? We have to be very quick. Thank God the place is not far. We have to be very quick. It's slanted now and I'm not okay with it. So let's be quick so we don't have disaster on our way. Quickly, let's close down, let's shut down and go. Now I'm really scared at the moment because we have these tires here and this thing is slanted. It's very risky. We have to quickly go. But the good thing is the event center is just close by. It's not far, so yeah, we're good to go. So pray for me. got to the hall in record time, or should I say a little bit too early, because the hall was very hot and there was no light and we couldn't bring in our cakes for a while. Ooh, so this is where we're coming from. So now let's get our cake and then we'll stop there. So let's get the board now. First, the table. Bring the table, we'll have to set it up here first, or we'll set it there, okay? Quickly, so get the table first. The table, and then the cake, then before the reveal. We're going to do a trial first. We'll set up our cake here. Should we set it here or there? In the meantime, we had to do a practice first without the cake set up to check our movements. You see what I'm saying? You know when you're pushing this, you're not holding this, we're holding the board. I hope you came with the nail and everything. You're looking at him. Did you come with the nail and the drill?
That drill can pass.
Okay, so shift. It can pass, we've tried it. No, come this, the two of you are holding this thing, so don't wait for me. One person here, one person, drop the handkerchief, put it in your pocket. No, you are going side, side. Side, 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 side. Okay, move, move, move. Gently. At the middle. Middle, 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 middle. You're not at the middle. Here. Watch. Okay, so gently. And as you are moving, just have in mind that this might go into any hole. Right? So be careful and be prepared. See, when they go side, when I never carry cake, when they go side, there's no cake on this side, you're going sideways. Can you just focus? Remove that thing you are chewing. Come here. Middle. What are you supposed to do now? What else we do next? Lock the tires.
We did our first rehearsal with just the table alone. We carry the table. Our boss will say, no, no, don't be like that. No, look camera. No, they look. I know they fear.
Everything fell off. You guys did not gum, you just did it this way. I hope you came with the gun and everything. All right, we're going to adjust immediately.
We both glued the cloud on the cake. But at a point, I said, no, I'm tired. I look my left, look my right. I didn't see anybody. Danette have slept. I have to just put the cloud, boom, 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 and all of that. So but I never knew that the cloud would give us issue at the end of the day.
When it was time to begin the setup, we had to take the cake to the back of the hall. To avoid stories that touch when moving the cake, we had to drill in some nails to secure the stand to the board. It was a difficult task. After attaching the cake carefully, we did another rehearsal, wheeling the cake down the aisle. Now we checked all the electrical connections and took the cake to the back of the hall.
As we get to the venue, the one part broke up. It have a crack on the top. So we have to fix it without even letting her know. But finally, when we get to the venue, she noticed. So what is this? Daniel, Costa innocent.
Now, because we had to go in 2 batches, I had to go with one of the revealing cake. And I watched them, I arranged it very well. But I don't know, you know how this will behave. Now, behind me, they changed it, trying to wedge the cake. By the time we got to the venue, I wasn't happy at all. I was mad because the top had dented. And that's the front of our cake. So we had to figure out what to do. While waiting for the enclosure, the couple came in to take some pictures, looking absolutely amazing. We set it up and did the last dance, wheeling the cake down the runway, taking note of the bumps on the ground, the height of the cake, and avoiding running into chandeliers, making sure our movement was correct. made sure the electricals were in place and we were all good to go. Now, time to appreciate the beautiful decor while we wait for the event to commence. The event commenced as the pilot welcomed all the passengers on board. Next, the bridal train had a grand entrance, followed closely by a glamorous couple as they danced majestically, gaining the attention of their friends and their loved ones. Progressed smoothly, and it was time for the cake to make its own grand entrance.
You need to see how we carry the cake. When we started, I told Danny, he was focused. I said, no, Danny, look me. He looked me, so boy, you see this thing? The cake is very heavy. So if I go like this, follow me. And they wash up, looking down, because the ground is not level and the light will obstruct the cake. So we are moving this way, moving that way to dodge the light, even the floor. You need to see how we are moving, like martial arts parade, POP.
Even while they were moving, my heart was still pumping. You could see tension all over them, my staff, like they were really scared. And if you watch the other guy, as he opened it, he was so excited that everything was in place, the lights were working, the cloud as curtain wall was still intact. That gave us so much joy. And this is why we really do what we do. Thumbs up to my staff.
That cake was a blast. Mainly we opened the cake. Can't see shouts now. Can't see video. Can't see pictures. Nobody expect them.
After the reveal, I felt a huge wave of relief because we nailed it again. It was another job well done. Now, the couple adored the cake, the guests were blown away by it, and the event planner gave the most touching review. It was beyond what we could have hoped for.
Finally, we're here. Oh God, I'm so happy to see my dream come to life and fulfilled. When the bride and groom walked in, they gave me thumbs up. I think that meant a lot to me. I am so happy. I think they were kind of scared when I told them about this dream, but now look at my face. Isn't this beautiful? I am so, so happy. And then when I saw the cake today, I was like, wow, Dripples! You guys exceeded my expectation. I'm so, it's going to be Dripples anytime. Thank you.
are done with Gift and Franca. The event was a beautiful one. The couple loved their cake. Everyone loved it. And our cake reveal turned out really nice. It was a great one. On to the next one. See ya. And it's a wrap for today's episode. Many thanks to my amazing team for pulling this off under pressure, and to you for watching and being part of our journey. Until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.